Hi everyone, so today I'll be talking about the Sigma Complete Brush Kit. This is the original brush kit that came out 2 years ago. I've had mine for a few months now and I've managed to use them quite a bit. I must say I'm totally impressed and blown away with the quality and the performance of the brushes that I own. So I'm going to share with you my personal experience, what I think of the brushes in general, and yeah, just share that with you guys. So we're gonna start off with the face brush. So we have here just this is your regular powder brush. They call this the F30, and this is the large powder brush that comes with the kit. So you can use this with your powder foundation or any powder products, bronzer as well. So this is a really good brush. I love this brush. I think this is definitely my go-to brush for as far as powder is concerned. I also featured this one in I think my favorites video, or was it my London haul? So yeah, this one is one of my favorite brushes from the kit. And then we also have your basic foundation brush. So this is the F60 foundation brush. So it's your basic filbert cut brush, and all that, synthetic bristles. Now, personally, this is one of the brushes that I do not like from the kit. Simply because I found this brush to be scratchy. I mean, it's definitely soft to the touch when you're using your fingers. It's noticeably really soft, but on my skin, it gets kind of scratchy. I don't know if maybe I'm using it wrong, or anything, but yes, I found this pretty scratchy. I don't really use this often, and another thing I don't like about it is when you apply foundation with this brush, it does leave kind of streak marks and stuff like that. But I was really excited that they included the stippling brush, or the dual fiber brush, in this kit. And with this one, you can apply foundation with the stipple and swirl, or just stippling method to just achieve that kind of airbrush look. It also works well for applying mineral skin finishes or products, like a really strong blush color, kind of diffuses the color. So this works really great. Also another favorite brush of mine from the kit. Then we have a concealer brush. This is the F70 concealer brush. Um, this one, it looks pretty much like the foundation brush. If you can see, only it is a bit smaller. Now this one works quite well in applying concealer. I actually just use this on my face. I use a smaller version of it from the travel size kit because I didn't want to get this dirty. So yeah, it works really well in applying concealer, especially cream concealer. Yeah, so that's the concealer brush. And then the last of the face brushes, you get a large angled contour brush, and this one is very fluffy, as you can see. It's very and you can apply blush with it, or highlighter here, and then you can apply bronzer to contour your face, anything like that. This is the brush that you can use to achieve those looks. Um, anyway, yeah. So anyway, moving on to eye brushes. I'm gonna start off with a large shader brush, and this one is the E60. So this is the large shader brush. If you want to apply just a wash of color, if you just want one color, simple looks, you can use this brush for that purpose. I think you can also use this with concealer if you want to, if it's a larger area. So this is also kind of a multi-purpose brush, so not necessarily just for eyeshadows and stuff. And then you also have an eye shader brush, which is the E55, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, correct. So this is the eye shading brush, or eye shader brush, which is pretty similar to, I think, the e.l.f. Professional eye shader brush. I'll have pictures of those on my blog and link it below. Anyway, this one packs on color pretty well, I guess, and it is a bit fluffier than the MAC 239 in my opinion. So in that sense, it does kind of have that kind of blending effect. If you want it to just kind of twist it sideways, or turn it sideways and then blend away. Then you also have this medium angled eye shading brush. This one basically works exactly the same as the E55 that I just showed you. The only difference is this one is angled, and you can use this to apply color on your brow bone, or just kind of apply color in the crease area. Um, if you want to a more defined crease color, you can always use this brush. You can use it to blend it a bit as well. So yeah, it's a good brush for it. You also get a tapered blending brush. This one has I think pretty long bristles compared to their other blending brushes. So depending on your eye size, like for me, this can be a bit too big, so I like to use it for setting under eye concealer, as well as applying color on the brow bone, or just blending probably just kind of harsher lines. This works really great for it. Otherwise, I'll just use, the medium angled brush or the eye shading brush, So, yeah, that's the blending brush for you. So basically everything from this kit is pretty basic. So if you're a beginner, or you're just starting out with using makeup brushes, this is definitely a good kit to try out and kind of invest in, I guess. Again, here next we have a pencil brush. I just washed this and kind of shaped it, so that's why it looks a bit more pointed. So this one works really great if you want to kind of define the outer V. Sorry. So this defines the outer V really well. If you want to create a cut crease or you want a fake crease, this is a good brush to use. Some people do use this for applying color on the lower lash line, but it doesn't work for me because I have smaller eyes, or rather the shape of my eyes does not permit me to use this brush for that purpose. So I prefer to use the I think this is the E05 eyeliner brush. So it's basically similar to the pencil brush, only it has smaller bristles, as you can see. Oops. The only difference is it has smaller bristles, but as you can see, it is a bit frayed, so I don't generally use this as an eyeliner brush. I know that you can, but I don't. I don't really get a precise line with this when for eyelining. But I do like to use this for applying color on my lower lash line because it's small enough, and it's a lot more precise than using the pencil brush. Pencil brush, outer V. This one, the eyeliner brush, I think for a lower lash line is great. And you can also use it to smudge out your eyeliner if you like. The same goes for the pencil brush, of course. You can use it to smudge out your eyeliner if you want that kind of smoky look. So yeah. So the brush that I use, So the brush that I use for eyelining is actually the small angled brush. So this one is, in my opinion, very, very easy to use to apply gel or cream eyeliner. And if you're a beginner, this is definitely a good brush to start off with. So because it's angled, so it really follows the contours of your eyes, and if you want to create that kind of cat-like winged out eyeliner, this is really good. You just kind of press it, just kind of align it with your lower lash line and just stamp it on. So yeah, it makes that really easy in my opinion, but I don't think I'd use this for my lower lash line, simply because the shape of my eyes and all that doesn't make it a bit difficult for that. I prefer a finer brush, which is available also from Sigma. I think it's the E10, the E10. And I also like to use this for filling in my brows when I'm using powder products for my brows, like I am today. So that's all the brushes that you're gonna get. So there's a lot of brushes, and you can create a whole lot of looks, especially if you want basic looks from pretty intermediate kind of looks, or if you are purchasing it with a brush roll, which is optional if you get the black kit, you'll get something that looks like this. So basically what this is you have kind of a magnetic button out here that keeps the brush roll together, and then you get 12 brushes. As you can see, 12 brushes to put in all your 12 brushes that comes with the kit, as well as another additional 3 pockets on this flap over here. So this is I think the material is faux leather, but I must warn you that when you receive this in well, this one especially, the brush roll, you will experience this really awful smell when it comes in the package. But I think it's more of the material of the brush roll mixed with the scent of the glue, because some of the parts of the brush roll are glued together before they're sewn, so you get a mix of those smell and it's really bad. But it does go away. You just kind of have to air it and leave it out for a few days, and yeah, no smell. Well, there is smell, but it's not that awful smell or anything like that. Yeah, so if I'm gonna be putting more pictures as well as comparison pictures and all that stuff, more in-depth review on the brushes on my blog. I'm gonna link it below. If it's not there yet, means my blog post is not up, but I'll have that up as soon as possible. So anyway, I hope that kind of helped you guys out there have an idea of what the brushes are and how it worked for me. If not, you can just check out the blog post, and I'm gonna talk more there. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.